today I have my top 5 sweet candy perfumes. If you guys have any requests whatsoever, if it's like top sexy perfumes, I want to see this or I want to see that, please leave it down below. I do write it down in a notebook and I eventually will get to it, so requests are welcome. And these are in no particular order, and these are only based on the perfumes that I personally own. And so let's go ahead and get into it. First off, we have this girl right here. This is a Yara Candy. I did a whole video on all 4 Yaras and my thoughts on them, so you guys can definitely check that out. I'll try to link it down below. And let's get into the notes. This one has black currant, green tangerine as the top notes. For middle notes, we have strawberry fizz candy and gardenia. And then for base notes, we have vanilla, musk, amber, and sandalwood. Now, this one is candy and sweet, but it leans more on the fruity type of candy. Like when you have, you know, like really sweet candies and stuff like that. This is so sweet, but for those people who like a little bit of fruitiness to their sweetness, I absolutely love the Lattafa line, and this one is a go-to if you want to smell like fruity candy. It is top notch. Absolutely love, love, love. Next up we have, and like I said, they're not in any particular order, is this baby right here. This is from Sabrina Carpenter and is called Sweet Tooth. I really love her line. I have 2 that I need to pick up to really have like all of them in my collection, but I only want like the minis, so we'll see when I get the other ones. But this one is super cute. I love the packaging. It's like a little chocolate bar. All of hers are different chocolate bars in different colors. And this has top notes of marshmallow, chocolate, candied ginger, and bergamot. Middle notes are Madagascar, vanilla, coconut milk, jasmine. For base, we have whipped cream, sugar, musk, and cashmere wood. And this is another one that is sweet, but this one leans more like almost like a little bit of a powderiness to it. More of that vanilla, very nice and sweet, very feminine, really girly. You pick up a lot of that whipped cream, the marshmallows, the sugar, just really, really lovely. So really like this one if you're into more of like a softer type of sweet perfume. It is really, really good, and I absolutely love, love, love this one. Like I said, I know she dropped like a coffee one and then she dropped a lemon one, and I heard the coffee one doesn't really smell like coffee, so I'm going to pick both of them up at some point. I also have some honorable mentions, so I did kind of cheat a little bit on here. But next perfume is, and this should be no surprise, this was also in my top 5 from Paris Corner. Yeah, my top 5 from Paris Corner. And this is Hair Confection. This bad boy is one of my go-tos. You can tell by how much I've used of this bottle. Like I said, I have a bookshelf full of perfumes, so for me to get this far down on a perfume means that I reach for it a ton. And this has top notes of pear, whipped cream, cashmere, jasmine, and ylang ylang for the middle notes. We have base notes of vanilla, marshmallow, and sandalwood. And this right here, it is, you get a lot of that pear, but it's also just super sweet. It just feels like when you walk into like a confectionery, and if you've never walked into confectionery, just when you go to Disney, just walk in there. Just like, you just like your sweet tooth turns on and you're just like, let me get one of those popcorns, let me get one of those cotton candies. Like, this is so yummy. I absolutely love this. Sweet, very much a little bit of that pear in there mixed in, but overall as the full perfume, it is super, super sweet, very candy like, and I just absolutely love for it. I reach for it time and time again, and if I ever ran out of it, I would repurchase this in a heartbeat. It is that good. It's my love, love, love. Next we have the Marshmallow Blush. Love the bottle, and I love the bottle on most of these. And this one has top notes of strawberry, raspberry, and lemon. Middle notes are Ambraxan and orange blossom. Base notes of marshmallow and musk. And this one is a sweet, scent. It has that marshmallow, but it also has a little bit of the fruitiness. The fruitiness isn't as strong as the Yara Candy, and it's not as sweet as the Sabrina Carpenter. So this one's like more of like those people who don't really like to get headaches from perfumes, but you want a sweet candy type of perfume. You're gonna like this one. It does lean a little bit more fruity because it does have those fruity notes in there. But the marshmallow on the dry down makes this super nice and sweet, and I absolutely love this one. And if you don't want it to be as soft as it is, you can definitely layer it with one of these other ones. Or also with some of the Bath and Body Works that are really sweet. Really great combination right there. Last, we have Gulf Orchid Candy Bites. I love the bottle on here. It looks like someone just ate around it. This line is super cute, and this one right here has top notes of vanilla, pear, and marshmallow. We have middle notes of jasmine, cotton candy, caramel, and apricot. And then for the base, we have sugar, tonka, and sandalwood. And most of these, like all of them have, like the ones that have really strong notes like sandalwood, they do not. All of these are really sugary, really candy-like for those people who like an overly sweet, like really sweet perfume. And this one just does it for me. This one is right up there with Confection, where it is like just like if you walked into a confectionery, it just smells like sugar in the air. And I absolutely love, love, love this one. Really, really nice. And for those candy lovers, I will say the ones that project the most have got to be Yara, Confection, and Candy Bites. The ones that are softer are the Sabrina and the Marshmallow ones. So I have a little bit of everything in here. And as far as like more candy, I would say Confection and Candy Bite are the most sugary ones. The Yara leans more fruity, and these lean more sweet but softer type of vibe to them. Last, I wanted to do some honorable mentions and talk about a set that is about candy, and this is from Oakcha. This is their candy sample set. I am missing one. I used it up, but I have 5 here of the 6, and I absolutely love this set. If you're into candy, this is a great way of trying them and, you know, kind of seeing which one you like and which one you don't. I like the majority of these. I would actually repurchase this sample set, and I really want to purchase their gourmand one. And I want to say I did a video on this set, so I'll try to link it down below if you guys are interested. The only thing that I do not like is that they changed the packaging. Now it's like it doesn't have a spray to it. And I really enjoyed that they had these little bottles with these sprays. So please, Oakcha, bring them back like this. It's more convenient. We as consumers like them more. And I've seen a lot of people complain about this. But this candy sample set is $13 for 6 little minis like this. I will be repurchasing when I use these up, and I also want to try their gourmand one and do a video for you guys. But I'm just gonna name them really fast. We have Sugar Rush, and Sugar Rush is where is it? So, oh god, they took out Sugar Rush from the mini set. But Sugar Rush is just that. It's a very sugary, a really beautiful scent. We have Watermelon Jam. So if you love watermelon, like those, what are those called? Like the ones that you suck on, like a Jolly Rancher watermelon candy. This smells just like that if you're into that. The Choco Break is a chocolate scent, but I feel like it's not as like chocolatey. I feel like it leans more masculine than chocolate, so that's one that I didn't really care for. We have the Pink Euphoria is another very sweet one that I really appreciate. They also have now a Cotton Clouds one, but Pink Euphoria is supposed to be like Skittles. It's very like fruity candy. And then we have the Cola Rama. And this smells just like if you sprayed Coca-Cola on yourself. Like if you spilled Coke on you, this is what it would smell like. They also have one that's like a cherry Coke now. And then the only one that I'm missing from here that I used up completely was peach rings. And that one smells just like the candy peach rings. It's very sweet, but then it has that peach smell to it as well. Really, really delicious. So these are just honorable mentions because I did really enjoy this set. From what I'm seeing here, they took out some of the ones that I got and added some other ones. So now the set includes different ones. And like I said, they changed the packaging, which totally sucks. But I would still repurchase it. And I would purchase these in a full size if I didn't already have so many perfumes. But I do want to try their gourmand one. Let me know if you guys would want like me to talk about all those scents in one video. I'm thinking of picking up all their sample sets and doing videos on those separately. So let me know if you guys are interested. But those are my top 5 as far as sweet candy type of scents. Let me know what you would want to see next. Thank you guys so much for watching, for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, all you got to do is hit that little red button, totally free. I don't have any type of membership, nothing. All you got to do is hit that little red button and watch whichever one appeals to you. And then I also have my socials down below if you want to follow me over there. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.